All right, let's do a twofer again because I think it just works out better this way. So we're going to do both Spider-Man books that came out this week, or at least the two that I bought. There was a few more. We got Superior Spider-Man 11 and Amazing Spider-Man 30. I'm going to go over both of them. It'll just be a better video that way. Let's go over this one first. So this book is a tie-in. It's a tie-in to Absolute Carnage. And it's an unnecessary one. This book's not very good. I'm going to be honest. Usually, all of Spencer's Spider-Man books have been decent. Some of them are really good. Some of them are hit or miss. There's been a few questionable things here and there. But for the most part, it's been a decent run. It's been solid. I don't put this book being kind of iffy in quality on the team on the book. I put it on the fact that they have to tie in the book. So it looks like at least this issue and the next one are going to tie in to Absolute Carnage. And that kind of puts a damper on your ability to tell a better story because now you're saddled to the event book. And you can't really tell the story you want to tell because you have to work with the confines of whoever's writing that event. So it's a little bit of a harder task. I think they do okay, but here's the thing. Like, if you're reading Amazing Spider-Man, you could skip this if you didn't want to read Absolute Carnage. You could skip this issue and probably the next one. And to be honest, all that really happens in this book is Kindred talking to Norman Osborn while he's locked up. This is before he became Absolute Carnage or whatever he is, Cletus Cassidy's minion right now. And there's a fight between Norman and Peter in the book. And what really is kind of annoying and irritating is they make it seem like Peter's going to rise up and kind of take out Carnage, which is not possible. I mean, he's always had to team up with people. Carnage is an absolute threat, and he needs help to take down Carnage. And it's just a fight. The action, to be honest, isn't even really that good in it. The artwork's pretty good, as you can see right there. I liked that. And that's it. The book is Kindred talking to Norman Osborn and some fighting between Carnage, Norman, and Peter Parker. Now, I don't know if he's going to be fighting him solo. One thing that I don't get about Absolute Carnage is it seems like Norman Osborn is in every book. How many places can he be at one time in the same event? Because he was fighting Miles, and then he was fighting Deadpool, and now he's fighting Peter Parker. Can you make up your mind where you're going to put him? It's a little inconsistent, I'm going to be honest. So you can skip this book if you wanted to. Even if you're reading Absolute Carnage, I thought this would have been a necessary book. It turns out it's not. You can skip that one. This one, not doing good on the sales right now, but I got to tell you, it's been really good for the past couple of issues. It's really picked up. It's probably going to get canceled because of, well, sales. I think it's in the 20,000s. I say it'll probably make it to issue 20 and then it'll get canceled, which is a shame because it's actually pretty well written. It's the past couple of issues have been really good dealing with Otto Octavius and him coming to terms with being a hero. And they've given him a lot of depth that you normally just don't see. He's got a lot of flaws. He's been a pretty interesting character. In this one, he's fighting the, I forget what they call him from his dimension, but this is Norman Osborn with Spider-Man's powers from an alternate dimension. He was in Spider-Verse for a little bit. And now he's back. So basically, if you remember from the original Superior Spider-Man run, is Otto just can't beat Norman Osborn. And because of that, he's like afraid of him. What happens in this is Norman pretty much goes after the family. Otto was working with this little boy on like work, like school and stuff, and like helping him. And he goes after that kid. And he tells him, you know, hey, if you want to save this kid's life, you need to take out 3 innocent people in front of cameras so people know that Superior Spider-Man is a sham. And what happens is he ends up making a deal with Mephisto to say, help me out here. And he says, okay, well, I can't really do anything because he's from an alternate dimension. But, what I can do is help you get an edge on him by removing everything that is Peter Parker from you. I'll cure all of the diseases or whatever that you said made you crazy. And you'll remember being a hero. You just won't have Peter Parker's memories. You won't have him be a part of you anymore. Don't you want to prove that you're a hero without him? And it looks like he accepts it, because at the end of the issue, we see this happen, which is interesting because I'm wondering if that will stick and this will be him reverting back to the old Dr. Octopus. But I don't think this is real because the next issue has him like this. So I'm not sure. We'll see. Anytime you have Mephisto, there's always some weird things that happen. So that's pretty much it. I highly recommend this. This is a pass. Anyway, like, subscribe, leave your comments, share the video, hit the notification bell, make sure you're still subscribed, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.